Hello. Welcome to another edition of Tipsy Flicks. I am the secondary host, Hunter Getz, and with me is the primary host, Mr. Gary Boucher. It's the second week of October. Is there really such thing as a co-host and primary host? It's just the host.
It's just hosts, co-hosts.
Can we measure it somehow?
Well, as long as we're doing better than Anne Hathaway and James Franco at the Oscars.
Oh, jeez.
I think we're good.
Wow, what a way to
I don't
open
know how we
podcast.
would measure. I mean, you opened it.
Yeah.
I just said hi. So that would lead the newbie viewer to believe that you are the premier host.
That would be the thing. Usually you've led the podcast,
What
but now
Hunter's doing right now is called a power grab. It's called a coup. Where he's slowly but surely taking over from the inside.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So our movie this week is Cabin in the Woods. Yes. I know this is kind of a black sheep pick out of all the big wig horror films, but we thought it'd be interesting to do this movie because it kind of takes that typical horror genre that we know, which is horny teenagers go to cabin, murderer tries to kill them, and puts a whole new spin on it. So if you haven't seen Cabin in the Woods...
You think it's a black sheep? I think it's...
I don't ever hear about
popular.
it.
I watch this every October. It's like one of my go-tos.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
I just think it doesn't get enough recognition that it deserves. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's compared to like Halloween, Friday the 13th. It's not
quite a classic.
No. But it is really well deserved for what it does, because
it's one of those movies where the first time you watch it with someone, it's really fun to see what they think about it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So we have a special drink here. Producer Michaela, will you tell us what this drink is?
This is the Boozy Hot Chocolate.
Oh,
Boozy.
Classic.
It is your classic hot chocolate. So yeah, you got take those. No, put them in right up. Put them in your mouth.
In my mouth.
Just so we get to spray it in our mouth.
Yeah, these are the pheromone shots right here. Not that they need them. Oh shit! I think Gary just choked.
No, I don't think he wasn't expecting the vodka.
No, they just came out at a velocity. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not a girl. That sucked.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
There it is again.
Jeez.
Wow, that was really tasty.
That's the pheromones.
Those are the pheromones?
Yeah, that's gonna get you going crazy.
That's a good band name.
The pheromones.
The pheromones.
Yeah.
That's probably been taken.
Probably, but we can. That's what they're. Who heard of them? No one.
Yeah.
No.
There's also another Tipsy Flicks out there, but they recorded one episode like 10 years ago, so
Yeah.
we just stole it.
Alrighty, so Cabin in the Woods. Let's break it down. Let's talk about it. Let's cut it down with an axe, and let's really break it apart.
You know what's really interesting about this movie is the way that it starts. I think that this movie sets the tone in the first scene, which does not open on a cabin or the teenagers. It opens with Richard Jenkins and Bradley Whitford, the two head guys, talking to each other, not in the tone at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's just these two guys talking about like their home lives, and then all of a sudden you get Cabin in the Woods, the title card at the beginning.
Yeah.
And you're immediately like, what the fuck is this? This is not like anything I've ever seen before. So I think it's already saying this is not going to be what you expect. So
Yeah, I agree. It definitely takes that trope of like, you have the five teenagers that meet the five sluts. Spike Jones.
Spike Lee. Spike Jones. Spike Jones spinoff is the Five Sluts.
the five sluts.
That's awesome.
It takes that typical cliche trope of like five teenagers. One's the shy teen, one's the slutty teen, one's the jock teen, one's the stoner one. The whole list goes on, and just totally fucks with the whole chemistry that is supposed to be embedded within this movie's formula. And it's really a fun ride. It is. It has so many cliche, tropey dialogue moments or action moments where like she's doing the slutty dance. Sorry if you haven't seen the movie. There's like the story going, man, we're getting away because we need to get away from society because society's crumbling, man. Like, yeah.
The stoner was the moral center of the movie, man. It's funny, the characters, especially the people going to the cabin, they're not characters at all. In fact, nobody in this movie is really like a three-dimensional, drawn-out character that changes over the course of the movie. Like,
they are flat as a pancake.
They are all flat because they're all, I think, serving a higher purpose of subversion. I think Joss Whedon is trying to get at something with the way that he's taking all the tropes and dumping them on their heads.
Yeah, you know what's funny is like I remember thinking at the beginning when you get introduced to the jock, he mentioned the textbook that the shy girl has. Yeah. And he goes, "Oh, philosophy, if you like that, Professor Fallon is a great guy doing this." And it's like, oh, so now the jock has a little bit of a window into maybe he might be a very smart person, and that's where it ends.
Well, it's what they said, like, when they were at the cabin. They're like, why is he acting like an ape? Like, he's on full academic scholarship.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the only window we get into Chris Hemsworth's character.
Chris Hemsworth's not a smart guy.
No.
We can say here and now. He's not. He's been mean to us personally.
It always makes me chuckle when I watch horror movies and the couple's out in the woods and they're like, you know what? Let's not do it in a comfortable, warm bed. Let's go have sex in a creepy old forest where there's pine needles and bugs and it's cold. Like,
would you do it? Like,
no.
if the moment struck exactly right? No,
it had to be. There would have to be like a tent or something.
Yeah,
I have a friend that had sex in the forest in the middle of the winter, and I was like, "How is that?" And he's like, "Not very fun. It's not. No one had a good. Neither party had a good time."
Yeah, I would not. I don't think I could perform. I'd be like,
too cold.
What if a centipede crawls into my booty hole? Like, I'd be scared about that. What if a centipede crawls into your booty hole?
What if a spider crawls up your booty hole?
There could be any number of things crawling into booty holes.
Dude, it's funny. I was playing my PlayStation yesterday, and I was like, and I don't know if anybody hits in Arizona
this is
right
a weird
now.
Transition. I'm excited to see where it's going.
Okay, it's not going where you think exactly it's going. But anyway, I was playing my PlayStation here, and anybody that lives in Arizona right now understands that like the bug problem is horrendous. Like mosquitoes, stink bugs. Spiders, you name it. It's been horrible here lately.
It has.
And I'm playing my PlayStation, and I turn on, and I see this giant stink bug crawl into my PlayStation as I'm playing.
Into the PlayStation?
Like, into the little vent. And I went,
no!
Yeah, and I'm still playing, and I turned it off, and I was like, should I spray it out? I couldn't get it out. So I'm like, I'm just going to take the risk here and turn it back on, and hopefully it crawl into the little fan that just goes, and just cut it up, Turn the stink bug into pizza slices.
That really sucks.
Yeah, so maybe it's still in there. Maybe it built a home, a foundation. Maybe it has 3 kids, a family. In there. I don't know. So I think it's a good time to jump right into our tipsy notes because this movie isn't a movie that we can truly dissect because there's not a lot of levels to it. It's just a fun ride because it's making fun of our typical tropes. So I'm gonna jump right into the tipsy notes by saying.
Do you think that he was having some kind of commentary, like at large, about filmmaking when he made this movie?
I don't think it's that deep.
You don't think so?
I think that it just takes. I think the deepest it goes is it analyzes the tropes of horror.
Well, yeah, but because it's saying like, let's say that the ancient ones are society, and they're like, we have to keep society happy by feeding them the same thing over and over and over again, like. Teenagers in the woods getting killed, and if we don't do it, people will get mad. But it's better to destroy that. It's almost like let the best die. That's I was kind of reading into that a little bit. Like be open to new types of horror.
God, I didn't really look at it that deep, but yeah, I like that. I like that take.
Right.
Okay, so tipsy notes. So I saw the Joss Whedon credit, and I cringed. Only because I know who he is as a person now.
Yeah, it's like a Joss movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's turned out to be kind of a dirtbag, but at the same time, he's made really great movies, and I think we can say safely he sucks, but some of the stuff that he's touched has been really good. But he still sucks, and I would not want to work around him.
And the movies he's made are hit and miss for me. Like Buffy, great.
Buffy's
Avengers,
lit.
great.
Avengers is lit.
Alien Resurrection, no.
Firefly, though?
Justice League.
Have you seen Firefly?
I have not seen Firefly.
Fucking amazing. All time.
Sucks when the the brilliant
this is what's
filmmakers-
really disappointing nowadays is it, you know, so many men who have made cool shit, you find out that they suck.
Yeah.
And you're like, another one? God damn it. Yeah,
so-
it does make you go, whenever you see his name. So
I love that there's this trope in the movie that the nerdy girl, the girl that is shy, it follows that trope that I always cringe when I see this. That it's like, oh, she doesn't think she's pretty, but then when she takes off the glasses, she's just like, whoa, I'm actually pretty? The audience thinks I'm pretty now? Wow, what a big character moment.
let me say that this movie has no shame in the fact that these actors all look like they're 30 and they're supposed to be like sophomores in college.
It acknowledges that fully.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that line by the stoner. It's like, society needs to crumble, man.
This ultimate foreshadowing right there. You're like, oh, that's the movie ends. Okay, cool.
Yeah. The pig mentality of this film, the male dominant ideology of this film, like the women are the sacks of sacks of sluttiness and need to be treated as such. Like this movie is so written by a man. Like it follows so many tropes that are written by a man. It's like, I know it's making fun of the cliches, but it's still so written by a man. Even the moments where you forget about, like, once you get deeper into the movie and we get like the third act where shit just starts in the fan, it's like even the guys working underneath the cabin that are working in that facility are like, you want to come over to see my wife on Friday night? She's making this. She doesn't like when I redo the cabinets. So she doesn't. And it's funny because those two characters are two likable actors, and I can't think of their names off the top of my head.
Bradley Whitford and Richard Jenkins.
From Handmaid's Tale and from Step Brothers.
Yeah.
And my favorite line in that whole movie is when she goes, "Hey guys, want to see my striptease?" She just starts fucking dancing.
Is it and they're watching on the screen?
She starts dancing in front of the fireplace, and everyone's just like,
like everybody back at headquarters is watching, and they're like, "Hey, get back to work!"
And then they're all like, "Let's see the boobs.
Show
Let's
us
see
the
the boobs. Show us the boobs.
Show us the guts."
Again, it's so written by man.
But then you see, it's like they're the audience, right? If they're a horror movie audience, it's like, what audience? Oh, show us tits. We want to see them. I think this movie is a commentary on what audiences expect out of horror movies.
I think it's good commentary on classic 80s and 90s horror.
Can we say how, I don't know who listening or watching has seen Evil Dead. This movie is so
Evil Dead.
Unashamedly, I mean, probably paying homage to Evil Dead. The 5 people, driving through the woods, getting to the cabin. They even go downstairs and open up a book and read Latin, which is exactly what happens in Evil Dead.
Exactly. They paint that there's so many more scenarios that it will occur in this movie if they open or do anything else, but like they follow the Evil Dead trope. Yeah.
Ooh, so speaking of so many different things, I have a list here.
Okay.
Of every monster that was written on their whiteboard. There's a 5-second shot of their whiteboard.
Okay.
I want you to pick a letter and pick a number, and that'll be the monster that you have to deal with. L4. Wow, there's no L.
Okay.
There's
How
K and
about
an M.
C5?
Okay, what do we have? Okay. Cyclops.
Interesting.
This is not terrible.
Is that going to be an actor with one eye, or is it like a monster with one eye, like God of War?
Or it's just a big eye.
Just a big eye.
just an eye that hops
just
around.
An eye that hops after you.
Yeah. It's like the size of like a pregnant lady ball, and it just follows you around, rolls over you. I'm gonna pick.
It blinks you to death.
S2.
What's S2?
I have Scarecrow Folk.
Scarecrow Folk.
Kind of like
that's terrifying.
Kind of like the Buckners. I would rather have Centaur, I think.
Centaur.
Oh wait, no, it was Cyclops, not
Cyclops. Centaur. Okay.
Centaur would suck.
Yeah, Centaur would suck. Mr. Thomas coming after you.
Mr. Thomas.
Welcome to Narnia.
Isn't that James McAvoy?
Yeah, it's James McAvoy.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
James McAvoy hunting you down, dude.
Have you seen the SNL skit where like all those like teen girls are like really into him? They have like a Mr. Tumnus fetish.
Mr. Tumnus?
Yeah, it's really funny.
I love Mr. Tumnus.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I love it. Okay, so I think it's a good time to jump right into our recasting. Let's get right into it, man.
I got one more question for you.
Okay, hit me with it.
These are college-aged adults.
Yep.
They are playing Truth or Dare.
Yep.
When's the last time you played Truth or Dare?
Like
You must have
17.
been in I think it must have been even earlier for me. And I'm like, what adults do that? Do you think that there are adults? I think that there's some people who are like stuck in high school who'll go to a party when they're 25 with other 25-year-olds and be like, guys, let's play Truth or Dare. Let's do this.
Spin the bottle.
I
too.
even get a little like weird playing beer pong.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I think I'm past that. I just want to drink wine and talk about music.
Yeah.
I don't really want to do this.
I want to have intellectual conversations.
Exactly.
Let's talk about the stock market. How are we thinking the points are going to be raising
the
or
Dow
lowering?
Jones has gone down 14 points today.
Have you
Gregory.
listened to the Little Nas X album, Montero? I think it's a delicacy mixed in with lots of entertainment.
Have you met my friend Tumnus?
Mr. Tomness, come here.
Tumnus, come
Drop your
say
little
hello to
heels
the
over
ladies.
here. I want to see you, Mr. Tomness.
Yeah, that's something that always gets me like people who are adults playing games that I'm like, dude, that was cool to me when I was like 13.
Says the guy. Says right now that's me. Says the guy that loves to play like. Who's digging through his closet today to see if he had the Lego game for the PlayStation.
Well, that's legit. That's not as weird as like playing Truth or Dare.
Yeah.
You know?
You know, I think all of us were kids when. I mean, I've told this in a few podcasts ago with the Endgame, like superhero movies lately have been like a little Band-Aid over my depression wound.
Yeah.
And I can't deny you throw on Spider-Man, I'm like Spider-Man. Gary almost just spit out his drink.
Made me spit out my drink and almost sneeze on your floor. Spider-Man, huh?
Spider-Man, I like Spider-Man.
I guess I don't know if we said this in Endgame a few weeks ago, but we can say that the world is a really depressing place to live. So Hunter and I have talked about the fact that superhero movies are so popular right now for everybody because everybody has this real underlying sense of doom that we don't think can be solved. And a superhero movie presents doom, but then it's solved the same way every time. And it makes people feel good and safe. And Cabin in the Woods is like, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
The fire monsters are coming out. We don't deserve to live anymore. That's probably the closer reality that we're going to get to.
Okay, so I'm curious. Who did you have for your recasting? Because I'll tell you who I got.
Are we starting off with Hemsworth?
Let's do Hemsworth, yeah.
This is really easy. He's a former teenage dreamboat that I think should get big again. And he just turned like 30, so he's still surprisingly young.
Okay, I think I'm about the same person you have. Who?
1, 2, 3.
Zac
Taylor
Efron.
Lautner.
I have Zac Efron.
I almost went with Zac Efron.
Yeah, I went through him again.
It's a
good pick.
Zac Efron is hard because you almost expect more out of him than whereas Chris Hemsworth, he was still small enough at the time and not that great of an actor to where he could do that. Yeah,
it's weird to think like Thor's so manly, and then you can see him as a young little teen.
Yeah,
in this movie.
little teen. Zac Efron and Taylor Lautner, both hot dudes who were famous at the same time for being hot and talented.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Speaking of Wolfie, Mr. Wolfie there, I had for the stoner, I switched up and I went with Kylan Rambo, who was in Teen Wolf.
Kylan Rambo.
Instead of a white stoner, we have a black stoner now.
I have a black stoner too.
Who'd you have?
He's almost 40 years old, but he's one of my favorite actors / comedians. It's Hannibal Buress.
That's such a weird dude for a teenager.
With that, though?
That's awesome.
It's very, it's a satirical movie.
Okay, I went for the insecure, slutty man, like the dude that who's the guy that got in trouble years ago? What's his name? He's in the movie. He's the one that the nerdy shy girl hooks up with.
Oh, Jesse Williams, I think.
Yeah, the intellectual guy, Jesse Williams,
the one who lied about being beat up.
Yeah.
I
had his character switched to Cole Sprouse.
Cole Sprouse, nice.
Yeah, Rivendell definitely convinced me of that.
I went with kind of an easy pick. If you want to cast a dreamboat nerd nowadays, you better cast Tom Holland.
That's a good pick.
He's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Takes your shirt off, everyone goes, okay.
Okay, Tom Holland. I like some Spidey.
I'm doing some Spider-Man.
Oh God, Tom Holland, what'd you do to our desk? For those who aren't watching, actually, you should watch because our entire set now is all Halloween themed. And I'm wearing a pumpkin suit. See this?
David S. Pumpkins up in here.
I'm like the Riddler, but with pumpkins.
Yeah, that's right. That's just a hunt of pumpkins.
Do you want some pumpkins? I have the pumpkins for you.
Yeah, the pumpkins, yeah.
Would you like a jack-o'-lantern?
No.
They call me Pumpkinhead, yeah.
They call me Pumpkin. They call me Pumpkinhead.
I thought you just said Plumpkin. Or,
Plumpkin?
Plumpkin.
Do you think anybody's actually ever given or received a Plumpkin?
We can't go down this road. We
don't have to explain what it is, but I just want to know, do you think it's ever happened?
Yeah, obviously it wouldn't be invented if it would never happen.
People can make shit up. I mean, there's got to have been like maybe 10 people
You know
ever.
some dirty motherfucker out there got a Blumpkin.
We know someone personally who has.
Oh, we do?
You guys, how do you know that they're not just making shit up by their ass to say that they had a Blumpkin?
I didn't know this. Oh yeah.
If you didn't see the Blumpkin, that's almost so insane to me to where I wouldn't believe it.
I forgot about that. He totally did get a Blumpkin. Okay, I'm not gonna say anymore. Anyway,
we're gonna. You know what? You call this person right now. We're gonna settle this on Tipsy Flakes.
I don't know if I want to know that story again. I don't know want to know the details again. Who'd you have for the slutty teen girl?
I had Selena Gomez.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get people in the theaters.
Mm-hmm.
She is a huge. I mean, really, this whole cast, but she is someone who can get butts in seats, and I would. She's actually like can usually play really emotionally intelligent people really well, but I want to see her just be dumb.
Yeah,
she'd be really. She's pretty funny. Yeah,
I dig that.
Yeah,
I chose Sydney Sweeney from Euphoria. She plays kind of
some Euphoria, man.
I do love Euphoria. Actors are awesome.
Yeah,
I should have chose actually the jock from that show to be the jock in this. Actually, I mean, Zach.
Do you want to retake your pick?
Yeah, let's retake it. I actually don't know his name though, so let me look that up.
The jock from Euphoria. Euphoria.
Euphoria. It's Euphoria, but with Jews.
New spin-off coming from Tipsy Flick Studios.
Oh God, that was a fart laugh.
I don't know how you did that, dude.
Hearing it like through the microphone, like clear, crystal clear. Just okay. His name is They didn't put him in the top casting list. That's sad. Wow.
Bless you.
Algie Smith.
Algie Smith.
Algie.
Algae, like the shit in the sea.
Yeah, Algie Smith.
Yeah.
Sorry, Algie Smith. I apologize if I mispronounced your name.
You most definitely did at least once.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Oh shit, man. There's another cast member. This would make a good jock. Jacob
Tremblay.
No, Eldrin. Who plays Nate in Euphoria?
Nate.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he'd be
okay.
Great. All right. Who'd you have for your virgin?
For my virgin, I had Emma Watson.
I was saying with it too, but I went with Caitlin Dever, someone quite younger.
I love Caitlin Dever.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking about who can pull off the really innocent vibe. Someone who like you feel bad for, can be a bit standoffish, but you would believe that she can survive a horror movie.
I'm surprised you're still going with this British voice.
It's Australian, mate. I think she could do a really great job.
Yeah.
Of being a final girl in a horror movie.
Yeah, she could pull it off.
She could pull it off, right?
Yeah, she was in that Hulu series called Monster. God, it's the name's spacing me, but it's a Hulu series.
Monsters Inc.
It's a series of all those like tales of monsters, and it's shot by a good friend of mine actually, and she's in it. And
you have a lot of good friends of yours.
I do have a lot of good friends. In the industry.
I have like 2 friends, like in the world. I have you and my buddy Jesse. Those are like my friends.
Oh shit!
Michaela's
you forgot the producer, Michaela.
Michaela is my friend.
I'm a friend.
You're a good friend. You're a really good friend.
I thought I was a friend.
I'm sorry. I was saying it for effect. Point is, Hunter seems to have like 60 to 70 friends.
Hunter's an extrovert.
Is he?
Yeah, and I have no friends.
At the party, I get energized just by talking to people, and Michaela wants to leave the party, wants to see our set group of friends.
That's me. I'm like, get me home, get me to the couch, give me a glass of water. I can't do this anymore.
That's me.
Okay, so we're going to spill some tea here. I thought it'd be a good time to drop this on the podcast before we get into our categories.
You're getting married.
We are getting married.
Yay!
You invited us to a Halloween party almost 2 years ago. And Michaela, oh yeah, I'm dropping it.
Hunter, that's so rude.
I think it's
Wow,
already happening.
Wow.
Michaela,
I already know what he's going to say.
So
but I wanna hear
Michaela
it.
is,
Sure, why would you say this?
because I'm drunk and I'm on a podcast, and here we go. So
Putting a rift between me and Michaela.
No, Michaela had only met you once.
In fairness, we
and
didn't
we
know
were
each
invited to your
other.
Halloween party, and she
No, it was an Oscar
it was
party.
the Oscar
I was
party.
going to say, I don't think I had a Halloween party.
No, you had an Oscar party, and she was feeling a bit anxious about it, and she's like, "Can we not go?" And I was like, okay, I get it, and we had to bail on you, but now we have a podcast.
I would definitely go now because I know you, but before I didn't know you and I was too anxious.
It's okay. It's fine. It's
And I
really-
wanted to sit at home and watch.
I said it's not a big. I said it's fun.
In my defense, though, the last time I went to one of your Oscar parties, my friend ripped the fucking door off your pantry. And it's pretty fucking
It's a
embarrassing
nice
to go back
door.
to the house and go, "Hey, look, that's the fucking door I get ripped off."
You didn't let it get ripped off. That party got a little out of hand. We had like 60 people.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that's our story. And then funny enough, Parasite won that year, and we missed it. We had to re-record it because we were out late that night, and then that's another reason.
You know, it's funny. Another couple got in a huge fight at that Oscar party. Actually.
Really? Tell me.
I mean, that's pretty much it. They got into like a screaming match in the driveway. So yeah.
So I think it's a good transition to our genre swap.
Oh wait,
what?
I have two more recastings. I have the two company guys.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't recast those. So go for it.
I just have Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson.
Good. Yeah, that's
funny.
two characters that have good chemistry and movies together. That's a good take.
And then
That's a
for
good take.
Sigourney Weaver, I had Morgan Freeman.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
I didn't cast any of those people.
Yeah.
I forgot.
I just think Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson. Oh, there goes Bernie. If you guys hear that, it's Bernie rubbing his ass on a plastic bag. And he is laying down. Okay.
Okay.
The genre swap?
The genre
bit?
swap. So I said,
What did you say? Hunter, let's postulate. Let's say if you owned the IP for Cabin in the Woods and you had to make it something different, what would you make it?
I would make it a fucked up Survivor, like a total drama island reality show where like
Ooh.
millions of people watch as someone gets fucking killed everyone puts bets on on Friday night's episode of Cabin in the Woods.
So
Will Janine
you would
make it?
audition. It was like people would audition to be on it to see if they could survive.
Yeah, and if you win, you get like $5 million. If
Yeah.
you don't, you die. Simple as you die. You die.
That's
That's
pretty
kind of
cool.
like Halloween H2O, but with Cabin in the Woods.
It's like a voluntary Hunger Games.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's a good.
I guess
good
the Hunger
analogy.
Games are technically voluntary.
Yeah, kind of. I volunteers tribute.
You can volunteer.
Volunteers tribute. What'd you have?
This is a traditional network sitcom with the people in the office who are like in charge of murdering the people.
Oh, like the Office. Spin
like
on a
imagine
reality show.
The Office, but like instead of a paper company, it's a murder company.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can you give us a little preview into that? Do like a Jim and
Imagine,
Dwight moment, but with the horror Office.
So imagine like a What We Do in the Shadows vibe of like horror comedy. A Jim and Dwight moment would be Michael. Jim keeps murdering my subjects.
Michael.
Like I think that Jim would
Who replaced my control board with Jello?
Dwight would have some kind of really important murder job, like, hey, you're in charge of slicing the virgin every time, and Jim would somehow mess it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good take. All right. We're coming back to you guys. Now we're going to jump into a drunk synopsis. So I want to hear yours first. I'm very curious since you're more familiar with this movie than I am.
So let's pretend that we're at a party that you guys decided to attend, and somebody is drunk, and they ask me, great, what's Cabin in the Woods about? I would say, well, okay, listen here. Have you seen Evil Dead? It's basically Evil Dead, but with somebody pulling the strings. That's really what it is. You got horny kids getting murdered, but it's like these dudes who are really doing it from like an office.
Yeah, so I think mine's pretty much out. There's Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods.
Hey, Hunter Goods, what's Cabin in the Woods about?
Cabin in the Woods is a classic twist on your typical typical teen horror film.
Toon horror film.
Yeah, it's basically a twist on your typical teen horror film. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that pretty much
with a depressing ending.
Mm-hmm.
Even
Very
though
depressing.
it's entertaining, you're like, well, the whole world is now dead.
Yep. So
Honestly,
The virgin could have died.
Let me just say that, like, if I was the stoner, like, there's 6 billion people who are gonna die. Just take one for the team and let yourself get shot.
Take one for the team.
Take one for the team and just die.
Come on.
Like, it's fine. You're gonna die anyways. Might as well save 6 billion people.
Okay, I think we're ready to jump into trivia. You ready to jump into trivia?
For trivia.
Okay.
I need to do one more question.
Okay,
Okay.
Can we hold for like a second?
Yeah, we can hold for a second.
Do you guys want to talk about something, or do we just stop?
Okay, how was your week, Gary? Tell me what'd you do for your week?
I got really sick this week, and I only worked one day out of the 4
shit.
that I usually work.
Wow.
Yeah. So I wrote a lot of my script.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Played some video games. It was my sister's birthday. She turned 13, and
Happy birthday.
thank you. For her birthday, she said she wanted D's nuts, and
I
so
saw that.
we
That
got her a
was
bag of peanuts with D's on them. So
That's awesome.
yeah,
Your grandma's. What are these?
I don't even know what D's nuts are. That was legendary, dude. Oh god! Everybody go onto my Instagram, and I'll post it on there. I don't even know what these nuts are. It was a legendary grandma quote, dude.
Please tell me you saved that video, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, we might need to post that.
It was like a
story.
2-minute video that I edited down to just that because it was so fucking funny. She's in there with her arms crossed. We're all laughing, and she goes, I don't even know what these nuts are. Oh, which is funny because my grandma knows better than anybody.
You just gotta keep making her say these nuts on random occasions. Hey, Grandma, do you have these nuts? These nuts?
Did you explain it to her?
Hold on.
No,
What'd you
we
say?
have not
What'd you say?
explained it
Did
to
you
her.
guys didn't explain what these nuts are?
No, because
to-
she would get so mad that like my sisters know that joke.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm mad that the baby boomer knows
Yeah.
the joke now. Okay,
She
boomer.
found out that I took them to see Zola, and
Fuck.
she like sat me down. She like called me. I came over. She sat me down and she was like, you know, it's a really bad thing that you did. She's like, I looked up the movie. It's not. It is really.
Oh God.
We're all pretty disappointed in you for doing that.
Like, well, join the club. How's that trivia? How's
I
trivia?
have like one more question. It's like really question.
Well, I'm gonna end up cutting like almost all of this out in post.
It's just funny. Like,
Why not, man? You know, the audience deserves a break for a sec.
You know what? We should show off what our buzzers are. Actually.
Did you? Oh, I never set my buzzer. Hold on.
Set your buzzer. Set your buzzer, buddy.
Show me the boobs.
Do it again. Just the boobs.
I didn't say
The boobs.
Show me the boobs, but I said the boobs.
The boobs.
Hey, boy.
Okay. This is mine.
I don't know. Would have been better with the merman.
Great moment in the movie when the merman shows up and just fucking destroys Bradley Whitford.
Yep. Great moment.
Disgusting. It's like a Chernobyl merman. He's been
Chernobyl.
radiated. He's all fucked up.
Oh God. Oh man. Oh man. Just give us like a random one that's like, just what part? Who died first? Like or something. I don't know.
The blonde girl.
Yeah. Slut.
The slut always dies first.
Yeah.
Interesting trope in horror movies, right? Because historically, the reason that the kids are getting murdered is it's like this weird moral punishment thing. Because like the kids who always die are the ones who are making out and having sex and doing drugs and being bullies. And then there's always the final girl who's like the innocent one.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm. Yep.
yeah. What's your favorite horror movie, Hunter?
Alien.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess that counts. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It fits the action and the thriller and the drama and the horror category. It's pretty legit.
Yeah. It's been a. Sorry, I'm like. There's a dog.
There's a dog
just
outside.
Going out. Yeah, my favorite horror movie is Alien for sure.
Yeah.
It just hits on all categories for me. It's this fucking dog. This fucking dog.
All right.
All right, cool. So now we're gonna finally jump into trivia, guys. If this dog, whatever dog outside, whatever, shut the fuck up. Okay.
Was that the dog that was running around yesterday?
Is it a white one?
Is that white and brown dog?
Fucking white dogs.
Fucking white dog.
Fucking white dogs out here.
Yeah, it's the same dog.
Fucking
Okay,
white.
so trivia. Hit us with Michaela. What is the trivia and the game today?
All right. Well, the game, I'm going to bring it in right now.
Okay.
Okay.
These are going to be your
Hot dogs?
no, so these are the people cards,
Okay.
like the impression cards, and these are your quotes.
Oh,
here.
okay.
So you're going to pull a quote and a people card.
Okay.
Cool.
Hunter is either really good or really bad at impressions.
Really bad impressions.
Depending on who we have.
Depending on who we
Okay.
have.
So we have, for the mini game today, there's going to be, we're going to do impressions. So I have quotes from the movie, and then I put a list of 10 different, well, they're both going to do 5 total, but impressions of just very,
The quote and then the person who's saying it.
yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cool.
All right. Let's start out.
Okay.
All right. What is the reason Marty said a cop would never pull him over?
I don't know. Would have been better with a merman.
Gary?
It's something with his weed. It's weed makes you drive better.
No.
Damn it.
I'm gonna say that he doesn't look high at all. He thinks he doesn't look high at all.
No.
He drives better high.
No.
That's what I said.
That's what Gary
Oh,
just
shit.
said.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Okay, it's because you're not allowed to.
No. Gosh, really, guys? I thought this was pretty easy.
Yeah, it should have been.
It's. Do you want me to say it?
Yeah.
Shoot. Okay. I really hope there's not a tiebreaker question. It's because he has a bong, and he said a cop would never pull over a man with a bong because they're too ballsy, and he doesn't want to get into a fight or something like that.
What
what he
kind
said
of
in the beginning.
screenwriting thing did Josh?
Okay,
do?
I have another question. This one's easier.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
What does what does Marty's bong look like?
I don't know. Would have been better with a merman.
Gary?
Coffee cup.
Yes. I'll give it to Gary.
It's a retractable, extendable coffee cup that he uses to fight one of the Buckners. Pretty great moment.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I've never seen a bong like that before.
Do your first impression card.
Ooh, so we each take one from
Take
each
one
pile,
from
right?
each pile, yeah.
So you take one from. Okay, then take one of these. Then I'll do the same. Okay.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna suck at this.
I have.
If you guys want to switch cards, you can too.
Oh no, this is golden.
Yeah.
He has to stick with this. Okay, so we should do the impression and then try to guess what the other person's
Yes,
character
for
is.
sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go first.
Yeah.
How hard is it to kill a bunch of 9-year-olds? That was horrible. That was fucking horrible.
Is that Marge Simpson?
No, let me redo it. Let me redo it. Hold on. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna suck at this. This is gonna be turmoil. How hard is it to kill a bunch of 9-year-olds? You're not gonna guess this. It's fucking horrible, dude.
Larry David?
No, not at all.
Close.
Who is it?
You know
Bert-
who it is.
I do, because I wrote the questions. Do you want me to say it?
Yeah, who is
Adam Sandler.
Adam. Oh, okay. You know what? That actually makes. That wasn't that bad.
Okay, what's yours?
I'm never gonna see a merman. La, 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 la. I'm never gonna see a merman.
Caillou?
No, really? La, la, la,
I'm
la,
fucking with
la,
you.
la, la, la.
I'm fucking with you. Oh, Elmo.
Yeah.
You had to literally say it in order to.
No, I said Caillou for a gag. Okay, next question.
Oh yeah, next question.
The boobs.
Who was the only person to not jump into the lake?
Marty the stoner.
Yes,
It's, it's actually Marty.
Marte.
Okay,
I said
this
Marty
time
the stoner.
I'll take 1 and 1 here.
Oh shit.
Just watching.
It's a good
Okay,
game.
okay, I'll go first. This one you're gonna get. I'm so sorry I almost shot you. I probably wouldn't have.
Is that Ernie? Bernie?
No!
Wait, say it again.
I'm so sorry I almost shot you. I probably wouldn't have.
Fuck, I know this
Hunter,
voice.
it's so easy.
That was the easiest one.
I know this
He's doing a
voice.
good job too.
What's the color
Marty.
of your couch?
It's not easy being
It's not easy being.
green.
Oh, Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm like, Ernie. Okay.
Ernie.
I'm not a puppet, but I think I'm gonna go for a walk.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe I fucked up on that. Anyway, what's the next question?
Next question.
Yeah, hit us with it.
How long did it take to write the script?
I don't know. Would have been better with a merman.
Closest day
first.
or week or year or whatever it gets.
4 years.
4 years?
4 years.
Hunter?
1 week.
Hunter was much closer. It's actually very surprising. 3 days.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
First draft.
You know what's
Blur.
funny? That's like, I resent that.
I don't like that either.
3 days.
3 days.
I've been working on the same 20 pages for 3 months. Like, I'm not fucking with you. You know, and it's honestly, it's so easy because he's just pulling off of other movies to show the tropes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you have to go first. Oh, this one's gonna be so easy again. Okay, you go first.
Good work, Zombie on.
Arnold.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this one is, we have a winner. It's the partners, ladies and gentlemen.
Of course, it's walking.
Because Christopher Walken.
Christopher
Yeah,
Walken.
yeah.
It's Chris walking.
Yeah, it's Chris.
We have zombies.
We got zombies, you know. What are you gonna do? Huh?
I think the audience really liked that last week's or 2 weeks ago that walk-in impression you did for the
For Avatar?
Avatar. We're having sex
We're having
and now
sex
and
now.
Oh,
no.
Chris.
Touch my ponytail to yours, and now we are soul bonded.
Okay, can I get one more because it cracked me up last time? Can I get you doing the impression of Christopher Walken with the slutty as being a spectator watching that slutty dance, and then the wolf kiss,
Oh my God! Shake your hips, Blondie. Oh no, she's really going up and down. No, she knows how to move it. She must have never known her father. Oh no, show us a booby. Come on. Show us the boobs. Oh, now she's kissing a wolf. There's a little bit of animalistic here.
Bestiality.
Bestiality. You ever fucked a man? A man wolf, huh?
Okay, let's go to the next.
All right.
That was great.
All right.
All right. How many types of monsters were there as an option?
I don't know. Would have been better with a merman.
And whoever gets closer to this
You
number.
got me first.
I'm gonna say 40 monsters.
40 monsters. Gary.
39.
Hunter was closer. It's 60 monsters.
Damn. Try to get you with that Price is Right strategy.
I know. I saw that.
39.
Okay. We each have one more, right? Oh, they got mixed up.
Shit. Yes.
What happened?
I know. I got a character I like.
Okay.
Want to go first or want to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
He had the conch in his hand.
Say it one more time.
He had the conch in his hand. Wow.
Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
At first, like Owen Wilson, they said, "Wow." I was like, "Yep."
Yeah, there we go.
I'm just on speakerphone.
Kip from Napoleon Dynamite?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Sick.
All right. I think we got one
So
more
we
question.
only have...
Do you want to do the last question and then the last one, or do you want to do this one?
I think
to
we have
finish
one
it
more
off?
character.
There's only one more character, but there's 2 more quotes.
Oh,
Oh.
one more character, 2 more quotes.
Yeah. One
Yeah.
more character, 2 more quotes.
Are you kidding?
You know what? I'll do the last one.
Yeah.
How about you? Okay, you guys both. Here it is.
Yeah.
You guys are both gonna do this character, and whoever gets better. So if Gary, if you're like really
Oh.
good at this, then because since Hunter's automatically win right now, but if you're like really good and you beat him,
Yeah, he already has trivia down pat.
but if you are like much better than him at this last person, then you might.
You know he's better than impressions. You know he's better.
I don't know, Hunter. This person you're pretty good at.
Let's
I am
see.
pretty good.
Pull it out. That's what she said. Pull it out.
I'll whip it out.
Oh! Ooh!
All right,
Okay.
it is Donald Trump.
That's a tough
So
one.
instead of last question, we're gonna do this.
So no, you guys are gonna do this, and wow. Okay, here's the thing. Let me do the last question.
Look at the rules.
Let me do the last.
The rules.
Not yet. Not yet.
I'm gonna do the last question, and then, I'll and then I'll do
last
the,
question.
Okay,
Last
yeah,
question.
I'll do the last question, then we'll finish it off
Okay.
with the impression. Last question.
Okay, hit me with it.
How is the wait? What is the virgin's love interest
I
name,
don't know. Would have been better with a merman.
Gary?
Oh, shoot. Like his character,
Yeah.
his character's name?
Yeah.
We just broke down intellectual.
Zed.
No.
Definitely not Zed.
Zed's dead, baby.
Zed's dead, baby. Is it Ben?
No. I'll give you a hint. We gotta.
We got a heart on?
No, Hunter.
To what we got.
Yeah, but what's the part I mumbled?
We gotta hold on.
Okay, so put that together.
Holden.
Yeah, Hunter got it.
Is it really Holden?
Yeah, it's Holden.
Who the fuck has that name?
So Gary, I'm
All
sorry,
right.
but Hunter actually won that. Even if
I mean, he
you
was
do.
gonna win.
But let's do the impression,
Let's do it.
and
Okay.
you'll get brownie points
Okay,
if
you
you
see that? See that? See the quote?
That's yours. Okay. Oh, that's a good one for Trump.
Ready? I'm gonna go first. He's got a husband bulge.
That's pretty. That's a good. It's good. Okay, mine is. I feel like I'm not gonna do good at this. Do we pipe it in, or do you want to do it orally?
I think that quote's better. These are pretty good. All right, what do you think?
I don't know. They were both really good. I think I just liked the husband bulge one because it's
Yeah.
just
He's
really
got
funny.
a husband bulge.
He's got.
I don't know why anybody would ever
Not a
vote
big
for Jeb.
bulge, not the greatest bulge, but a bulge.
The husband bulge.
He's got a bulge. Jeb is a loser. He has a husband bulge.
I think it's fake. Fake bulge.
A fake bulge.
Fake bulge.
See, I think that the Tipsy Flex people will have to vote
Yeah.
on that.
The people.
I
will
think it's
decide.
unfair for me since I'm marrying.
Can
one
you
of
do an Obama? That one's hard.
No, I can't do Obama.
Can you?
No, I can't.
Michelle. That's all I got.
The
Michelle.
American people need to
do
know
we pipe
this is
it
a
in or,
human,
or-
not an entity, a human bulge. I, Richard Nixon.
Richard Nixon.
good.
You what?
I went Richard Nixon because the only other president I can, impersonate.
You can probably do Grover Cleveland pretty well.
What the fuck is
Dude, you would make a sick George
Oh
Washington.
shit! Bernie's gonna throw up. You okay? Hunter, put the plastic bag over him.
Oh shit! Oh no! Oh, push it! Oh shit! No!
Oh, okay, go. Go outside. Go outside.
And that's Tipsy Flicks.
So we just cut back, and my dog just puked all over the floor.
The show must go wrong, as they say.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That was a adrenaline rush.
That was a crazy 5 minutes of Tipsy Flicks.
Oh, jeez, what a.
Jones, you can't eat that. Okay.
All right, we'll be right back. So we just got back.
So we just got back.
And my dog
And my
just threw up
dog just threw up
all over the carpet.
Over the carpet.
all over the carpet.
All over the carpet.
All over the carpet.
Yes.
Yes.
We're now on a mystery box. We're done, guys. We're done with this.
So who won? Hunter.
Hunter won with
Hunter!
flying colors. Gary, you got one. You got the first one.
The first what?
The first mystery question, but Hunter won like pretty good.
Yeah,
Like, he
he-
kind of kicked your butt.
He is building up a few wins here after I was on a long streak. Okay, Hunter, open up your box.
I won my box.
That's fucking horrifying. He just picked up like a deer antler skull that looks like a devil.
I dare the loser to make out with the cow skull.
Okay. That's a cow?
Yeah, it's a cow skull.
Dang.
Or maybe it's like elk or
An elk skull. Look at this.
an impala.
Okay, so here's the deal. I will make out with it if you drop a beat.
Okay. Hold on, let me get a beat going.
How long do I have to make out with it for?
10
Hold
seconds.
Hold on,
10 seconds?
let me get a beat going on
I was hoping
here.
I could get like 2 to 3 minutes of action, but that's fine.
Let me get a beat going here, guys.
Copyright free, please.
That's true. You know what? I'm just gonna make up the beat.
Yeah, just
We can both make
beatbox.
up the beat.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
Wow, 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 chicka, wow, wow,
Bow, chicka,
wow, wow, ooh, wow,
oh,
wow, stick in his throat, down,
Oh,
wow,
my
wow, deep throat, down to the deep
He's
throat.
going-
Oh, he's slapping it. Oh,
Okay.
God. Oh, Jesus.
Stop.
This is really uncomfortable
We
now.
should cut this.
I think we're good, guys. That was enough. I'm not touching that now.
You dirty, dirty boy.
Thank you guys for watching Tipsy Flicks. We'll be back next week with another Halloween special episode. And what he said. If you haven't already, please follow us at on TikTok at The Tipsy Flicks, or on our social on Instagram and Twitter at Tipsy Flicks. Please follow us. We need all the support we can get because we are broke and we need more support.
Yeah, we don't
'cause
got no cash.
we ain't got no cash, baby. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week for another Halloween special. This is Hunter Guest signing off.
Wow.